So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. But as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Gently done. Nuno Mendes for Valverde. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Auxerre gain their reward with an early goal. Alaba. Auxerre making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, it's one thing planning it, Peter, but another executing it, and this is proving to be a rather fine execution.
Alexander-Arnold. Auxerre are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. For Valverde. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bruno Fernandes tries making a foray down the right. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Haaland. Sima. Favre. Brest finding their passes. Alaba. And Kubasi. Alexander-Arnold. And Kubasi. Bruno Fernandes. And Kubasi. Here's Rodri. Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. Now the finish! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Auxerre are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Just eases him off the ball. Del Castillo. Favre. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Castillo. Moved on forwards. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Alaba. Here's Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Sima. Now it's Lismelu. Alaba. Nuno Mendes. Mbappe. Mbappe tries looking up for options on the left. Cross goes in there. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Sima.
1 minute.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quality ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Auxerre are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. No reported change to either side during the break. Now it's Valverde, now it's Haaland. It's a loose ball. Now that is commitment to the cause. Auxerre with the corner, there first. Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending was strong and firm. Valverde.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lismelu. Valverde. Played out wide. More and more pressure on the ball here. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Mendes does well to get it back. Yamal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? Valverde. Great hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Auxerre find a position of real strength now. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's managed to get free. Fev. And here's the chance to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Fev. Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle. He's had it hit! Oh, it's come loose. Fev. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold, no way through, so back it comes. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Haaland, Valverde. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Terrific header! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Auxerre just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And he was quick to react. Sima.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fev. Played out to the left flank. So what can they make of this? Good spot, he's seen the run. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Aim forwards. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Nuno Mendes. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Alexander-Arnold hurtling down that right flank. Bruno Fernandes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lismalu. Del Castillo. Lismalu. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. He has found the way through. And the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And that has been knocked clear. There's the hit! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Valverde taking... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. It's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Alexandre Lacazette. He really is a top-class striker, Peter. His movement's so sharp and instinctive, and his first touch is usually bang on, giving him the best possible opportunity of getting an effort away. He's not just a goal poacher, though. He puts in a good defensive shift too, pressing the opposition high up the pitch.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. That's a fabulous ball. It's a decent... He rises! He will be livid with himself. He's had it taken off him. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
goes in for the header. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some good work on the right flank here. Threads one in. Tagliafico is wide and looking to get onto this. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's an excellent interception. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Auxere are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Auxere yet to have an attempt on goal. Lacazette. Lacazette proves just a little bit too strong. Good spot, he's seen the run. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. And Alexander-Arnold. Gets his pass away. No, that's been intercepted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Opts for safety. Alaba. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tagliafico. And it's Matic. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Alexander-Arnold. Bertu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Alaba. And back to the goalkeeper. And Kubasi. Alexander-Arnold. And Kubasi. Yamal to Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Niakate makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. Al-Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Alaba. Nuno Mendes. And it's Alaba. Now Alaba. Rodri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Long ball by Rodri, simply refused to be outdone there. Rodri hurtling down that right flank. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bruno Fernandes. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's a shade optimistic. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Clips it so gently. Oh, that's a key interception. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Tolisso aims beyond the defence. Valverde spots it and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Cherki. And it's Matic. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for the run. Always onto this. He's got full. Harmlessly behind.
Lyon certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Le numéro 10, Lacazette. Le numéro 18, à leur place, le numéro 23, le numéro
Auxerre
69.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Lyon have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nicely spread. He's looking to set free a runner. In for a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Valverde. Niakate, there too. Looking for the runner. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Yamal.
Yeah, I'd probably do that too, Peter. No harm in testing how physical you can be.
Matic.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Haaland! Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Auxerre take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Lyon need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now there's a probing ball. Oh, super ball! He's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that will be the final act. Auxerre have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Haaland picking. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This is one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Mbappe. Haaland. And the shot! In he goes again! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Auxerre have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
So what can they make of this? Bruno Fernandes on a strong run down the right. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Auxerre have reclaimed it. Auxerre are already ahead, the perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Alexander-Arnold. Rooney catches it safely. That has been cut short. Auxerre are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Murillo. Auxerre leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He is through here. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nadir. Rabiot. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
For Luis Enrique. Merlin. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. Alaba attempts a clearance. Nadir. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Murillo. There could be trouble here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Auxere. Luis Enrique. Nadir. Valverde wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found the way through. Arnold making good pro right-hand side. And the keeper's got it again. Alaba. Nuno Mendes. Nicely weighted ball. That's Valverde. And he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. And they can counter here. Luis Enrique. Kimmich. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side.